Timo, did you win the lottery to get out here first?
Yeah, I don't know if it's winning or losing. It's a little early, but yeah, guess I get it started for everybody.
Well, Tim, on your personal side, you had a really good season, and what are you looking for next?
Yeah, I mean, my goal was, like I said before, my goal was to make the playoffs, and didn't achieve that, and that's frustrating as a team, frustrating individually, because you set your goals as a team, and you want to achieve them as a team. So that's the only thing I'm looking at.
Speaking individually, you led the league, and you led the team with goals and points. Is there another aspect to your game that you want to add that you're focused on for next year? You're thinking about right now?
Yeah, I'm thinking about right now to getting better and helping this team even more to get back in the playoffs. I thought we had a good start as a team, and then we were right there, and then at the moment where we should have been making a push for the playoffs, we kind of fell back and fell out of the race, and that's the times too as an individual where you think about what you could have done different to get us over that edge to be in the playoffs. And definitely gonna have to reflect on the season, and I know there's lots of things that I got to be better, and I want to work on my game, and summer's a great time to improve individually, especially in the strength area, but also look at tape and all that stuff what you can do better.
Is there an individual moment or moments that stand out of what you could have done better, or a time, or just something like that stand out for you?
I mean, we just finished yesterday, so it's definitely going to take some time to reflect and have some conversations. But I think first you kind of need a couple days to get away, and then you start thinking about what you could have done better. But I think as a team we definitely battled. We gave everything. We had there was some adversity that we faced, but I think the work ethic was definitely there. We were a tight group. We battled for each other. We stuck up for each other, and I think that's already a good sign that things are going in the right direction.
You're a pretty strong dude. Did you say you want to get stronger?
Yeah, I mean, there's no limit in that. I think the game's always getting faster, and for me, it's getting faster, getting stronger, and like I said, on the ice, off the ice, you want to improve, and there's going to be areas definitely that I know I can be better, and I'm gonna have plenty of time this summer to work on it.
Timo, you're the highest scoring winger on this team by a pretty wide margin now. How important is not your job, but how important is it for this team to add another winger who can put the puck in the net here?
Yeah, we struggle at times to score goals. I think that's no secret. And for me, as a player, you try to do everything you can, and in the off season, like I said, to get in that physical top shape and work on your game. And there's always things that the management is going to do or has to do, and that's out of the players' hands. We players just focus on the things we can control and we can improve on. So that's kind of out of my hand, and I try to worry about the stuff that I can control.
Physically, you're feeling okay right now? You don't need any surgeries right now?
No, I'm feeling good. Obviously, finished yesterday, and you're a little worn down, mentally and physically. But I'm gonna have a couple days off, and then for me, I'm gonna go to the World Championship. So take a couple breaths and then rest, and then have a new challenge with Team Switzerland, where we got a good team, and every time we go there, we obviously want to win a medal, and it's very special for me to represent my country. So that's going to give me some energy, and get some more hockey, because that's the time of the year you still want to be playing, and you want to prepare for the years coming, because I want to be back in the playoffs and be playing at this time of year.
It's going to be a busy off season, obviously with a new GM potentially coming in, and Joe Will says this team has its foot on the gas, wants to win right now. How confident are you that you guys can turn this around and get this back in the playoffs next year?
Yeah, it's a process. There's definitely lots of work that has to be done by players and management, and I'm looking forward to it. like I said, there's going to be lots of work, and yeah, you got to put in the work to get where you want to be, and it's gonna take that. Like I said, I look forward to the challenge, and take some rest first. So
You're eligible to sign an extension. You know, it's this off season. How important is that to you? Maybe to get some peace of mind going forward, or is that something you're open to? You know, signing an extension before next year.
I haven't thought about it. You know, my focus was on this season to play well and take the next step and all that stuff. Those are things you gotta talk about with your people over summer and you know, once it comes up. But for now, I honestly haven't made too much thoughts about it. And I'm sure it's gonna be a topic, but as of now, it's my focus is gonna be on the World Championship. That's the next focus I have.
So, Timo, over next maybe season or two, are you thinking about maybe getting in the 100 club? You think is that something that comes to your mind?
In the what club?
In the 100-point season.
I want to be in the playoffs. You know, if it takes 100 points or whatever, but that's not a thing I'm worried about. I'm not worried about getting points. I'm worried about winning, and that's the number one. And I mean, try to get better as an individual, but just to help the team win, and that's on my mind.
Can you point to one thing that was the difference this year for you as opposed to the last couple of years?
Just not wasting energy on stuff that you can't control. I think, I tried to give everything the years before too, but sometimes you make mistakes. It's a learning process, and you try to get better and learn from what you've done wrong in the past. So I think this year I did a better job in that. Just kind of put my energy towards my effort on the ice and helping the team win games and trying to be the best player I can be for the team. But like I said, I still have to learn plenty of stuff, and it's going to be good to do that and come in next year with more experience and more energy to help winning.
And you?
I was going to say, how do you feel about the season that just happened and the future right now compared to this day last year?
Yeah, we did a step in the right direction this year, I think. But it needs a couple more steps, and it needs some more things to happen to start winning again. And but I think this year we did some good things. We showed that we have guys that can play, and we got a core group and that has that potential of being back in the playoffs. So now it's just up to everybody to do that for a full season and get the job done to make sure next year, this time of year, we're in a playoff spot and we're prepared for playoffs.
Of course, you said that you want to focus on the World Championships and not think about your contract, but is it safe to say that you would want to stay in San Jose long term, like Thomas Scherto has?
Yeah, like I said, I haven't thought too much about that. I'm not a guy that looks too far ahead. I try to stay in the moment, but gonna be thinking about it this summer and looking at stuff and all that, but reflecting on the season. But it's just gonna take a couple weeks to finish off this season and go over what we've done and what I got to improve and all that stuff. So yeah.
So, Tim, anything particular this season that you felt was positive for the team?
Yeah, the way we stuck together as a group, I think that was the positive part. We had a good start and show the times that we can play with the best teams, but we weren't consistent enough to get in a playoff spot. So I think the identity that we stuck together, we battled together, I think that's a positive for me.
Timo, would you like to see Bob back here next year?
Yeah, we don't know what's those are things that are up to management and all that stuff. So, like I said, I try to worry about the stuff I can control, and that's all I could say.
And what do you think was the worst part of this season for you guys, other than not making playoffs?
I mean, now being out of the playoffs, that's probably the worst. But yeah, I thought we after the All-Star break, we kind of we were still in the race and we kind of started to slip, and then we went on. When we had that 10-game losing streak, that was no fun. I mean, it's no fun not winning. So that was pretty tough.